that you can ever find is in another. A song that's got to need. Bro. I know this isn't the best Persona intro, but I still love it. So let's get together, see what we can uncover. One that defies your world, keeps you truth and life. One that excels. This definitely isn't, well, I can't say, okay. It is a good Persona game. I'm just gonna say, I'm kind of getting tired of it. Well, not to say I don't still enjoy it, but I much more enjoyed it when it was less familiar to me. What? Oh, okay. Anyway, yeah. Hello. This.
Welcome.
Hello, Igor.
It's been quite some time.
It has.
Do not be alarmed.
You are fast asleep in the real world.
I have
summoned you within your dreams.
Now then, your journey has taken you quite a distance thus far.
Yo, they should hire me for the Persona 4 remake, like the remake, as Igor.
Do you believe you'll be able to successfully solve this mystery?
Hello, Deathblade. I can solve it, yeah.
Splendid!
Splendid! Simply delicious.
The precise destination of this vehicle. That too is getting rather hard to judge.
It's heading to the center of the sun as we speak.
If we continue driving blindly, we may end up leading you further away from the mystery that you must reach.
What's up, Emmett?
Well, why don't we
The
take
duo
a moment
is all
to look
here,
back
and
on
with me
your
that
journey?
makes a trio.
It was for that purpose that I summoned you here tonight. Margaret?
Margaret Baker.
What's right?
What?
You should
Oh, I
choose
thought she
to
was
do
inside
in
the
life.
cart with me.
We are experiencing the words engraved into your memory during your journey.
Uh-huh. Oh.
Failing to understand and failing to listen are rather different things.
Uh-huh.
Alright, let's go ahead and think this through as much as we need.
Thanks, Yosuke.
If we leave any unanswered questions behind, we'll just be lying to ourselves.
I'll think as hard as I can and try to help.
Come on, we've accomplished
Feel the
this much
noise.
together, haven't we?
Right. Together.
Jay looks like the type of person to eat dill pickle chips, but if I'm being honest with you,
And
dill
it
pickle chips
seems
are one
you
of my
have
favorite
comrades
flavors.
with you as well. Those heading in the same direction through this dense fog.
Are you dense?
We'll be parked for the moment while I confirm our current heading.
Okay.
As I mentioned previously, this year will signal a great change in your life.
Wait a minute, so if we're all here, then who's driving? Oh my god!
People are like water flowing in a river.
Though there isn't much time left, it can be worth your while to take the time to stop and reflect.
Oh, wise words, wise
People,
words.
some travel fast. People are like water flowing in a river. There is only one stream. Some travel fast. Some change their course.
That's all I need to know.
Just so. The state of this room reflects the scenery of your heart.
You're kidding.
Perhaps this may be a time for contemplation rather than action.
Who's at the door? Wait! Wait, I'm not ready yet! I want to keep dreaming! Fuck. It's the delivery man. It's the antagonist. Okay, I'm coming! Hello, Yosuke.
Teddy's missing.
I looked all over the neighborhood, but I couldn't find him anywhere.
Ah, let him be. Let it be. He'll be back soon.
I hope so. Rise and the others are checking inside the TV to see if he's gone back to the other side. We're meeting pretty soon, so will you come with me to Jeunesse?
Yeah, sure, why not? Oh, is this where I go into the other world? Probably. Probably.
It's no use, man. We can't find him.
No luck for me either. I didn't sense anything over there. The fog's so dense it might be affecting my readings. I wish I could do better. I'm sorry.
You should be sorry. You failed us.
Ted, don't tell me he really went back to his world this time. We told him over and over that he could stay here.
What? 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 Isn't that a movie, not a game? Is there actually a game called Star Wars: The Phantom Menace? What did he say? What did he say? Let's take time about this. Oh, okay. Oh, that's crazy. Is it just like the movie? Like, the movie. The movie. Titanic, the movie. That's one of my favorite JonTron clips. In case you didn't know, there's a JonTron clip where he's like talking about Titanic games, and he's like, but there's this one game, Titanic, based off the movie. And then he goes, the movie. I don't know why, but that's just my favorite clip of him. Then the movie, yes. Okay.
Yeah, we'll just have to believe in him for now.
Yeah, on Prime.
He plays dumb a lot, but he's attached to us deep down. He wouldn't disappear without saying anything, right?
I'm worried for Teddy myself, but let's trust in him and await his return. It won't be long before Namatame is transferred to another location.
Yeah, he doesn't know that.
We must hurry, or we will miss our only chance to get his perspective on this.
Yeah,
You know, I've been thinking about the case.
Shut the fuck up, Yosuke. I'm trying to speak.
Something just doesn't seem right.
Let's quickly review the facts. Of all the victims, only 2 were killed. Miss Yamano the announcer, and Saki-san.
Why did you say Miss Yamano like it was one person? Like you said Miss Yamano the announcer, and Saki-san. That, you sounded like that was like one person, or yeah, 2 people, only 2 people. Fuck!
From the documents we found in the car, we know Namatame had some sort of dealings with them. After that, there were multiple attempted murders in which we were targeted. It was only when he took Nanako-chan that we caught him in the act, identifying his modus operandi in the process.
I want to hear you put it like
It was an
that.
Aztec.
Sounds like the dude's guilty.
As a result of Namatame's arrest, the police admitted that Mitsuo Kubo was a mere copycat killer.
What?
Back up to yesterday.
No way!
Remember when you said Namatame didn't have a motive to kill the announcer?
Yeah.
That's what's bothering me.
Right. Either he's completely nuts, or we're misunderstanding something.
You lost me.
No, you're right
She's
here.
trying to say that if Namatame is sane, then there may be facts in the case we don't know about yet. Sane or insane? Sounds like a play I saw before.
When he talks about saving people, what does that actually mean? I don't think there's any doubt that it includes kidnapping people and throwing them into the TV.
Could he mean saving them through death? He did call himself a savior, and said that the other side is a wonderful world.
And I think to myself,
So they'll be saved if they
what a
die?
wonderful
What a bunch of
world.
crap! The bastard should have gone and saved himself. What do you think, Senpai?
You're talking about offing themselves. But there's something else.
If you think about it normally, it's gotta be him. But there ain't nothing normal about that world anyways.
There's something I've been wondering about for a while. When we first encountered him, he said, "You're the ones I saved. Don't worry, I'll save this girl too." So, if he saves people by killing them,
Did he save us too?
Maybe we should get the game theorists on this. Not MatPap, the game theorists.
Wouldn't he actually have failed to save us?
You raise a good point. If he thinks that salvation comes only through death, his words to us make no sense. And another thing, the Namatame who appeared on the Midnight Channel said he failed to save Nanako-chan.
Well, maybe he really was trying to save the victims by putting them inside the TV. Come on, don't get all quiet like that. You guys know I just say the first dumb thing that pops into my head.
The possibility that he truly intended to save us.
But he's still the one who threw in Saki-senpai in that announcer, right? Sure, we haven't nailed down his motives, but that doesn't change the fact that he killed them. Or what? You think someone else was involved? What makes you think so?
I think... Well... This would make the most sense, right?
But that points straight at Namatame. Come on, man!
Sorry, jeez. What about the warning letter?
Oh yeah. Whatever happened to that thing?
If Namatame's the killer, he must have been the one who wrote it, right?
No. Let's review them. Yes, that's right.
Isn't that kind of odd? Would someone who thinks he's saving people by killing them write stuff like, don't rescue or kill?
That's true.
Yeah, and the will be put in and killed part doesn't make sense either. If the killer was writing it, wouldn't it be more like, I'll put in and kill?
Hey,
this is just like Scream. So this is basically just turning into Scream where there's multiple killers.
Yeah, it's almost like someone else wrote this letter.
You know, I kind of feel like I'm playing 999 right now. Like, with all this investigative work about a killer.
Deliver it to Dojima-san's house, right? If someone else wrote it, that could only mean...
Dear God.
There's more. No!
Since this is such an unusual case, I was absolutely convinced that other than the Kubo incident, there was one culprit.
So, Namatame really was trying to save his victims?
Everything is exactly the
This
opposite of
is
what
a
it
bucket.
first seemed.
Dear God, there's more. No! It contains the dying wish.
In Namatame's parlance, failing would have been the first
That's
two cases
a reference
when the
to
victims died.
expiration date of TF2 film.
If he had used his method twice and failed both times, he would hardly have continued using the TV. And yet he did. It all seems to suggest that someone else wrote this warning letter while observing the entire case.
Someone else? Then it wasn't Namatame that killed Saki-senpai in the announcer?
It was your mama.
We can't say for certain yet. We urgently need to speak with Namatame face to face.
Indeed, indeed, indeed. If he's not whiling and crying like a little baby.
How though? After what happened yesterday, they said they're gonna tighten security.
I have a plan.
I have a plan, Arthur.
But there's no time to waste. Let's hurry to the hospital.
Hey, this place is off limits.
Pushes him aside.
I'm a consultant with the police. I'd like a few words with Namatame-san.
This is Unit 252, requesting confirmation on an ID. Name of Naoto Shirogane. Huh? Ah, understood. I see. Well, you're on the list.
Exactly.
I can give you a few minutes, but I'll have to record your conversation with him for security purposes.
That's fair.
Not that I expect you'll get anything coherent out of the guy. He's been spouting nothing but gibberish.
I'd like him to accompany me as well. He has no identification, but this is an emergency situation, and he's here in Detective Dojima's stead.
Huh? Detective Dojima sent him? I wasn't informed of this.
I'm his,
I'll
like...
vouch for his identity.
Well, he's my uncle.
Well, I guess it's better than dealing with the man himself. We have our hands full with the transport procedures, so the last thing we need is Detective Dojima running wild. Detective Adachi is busy somewhere too. This is Unit 252. Huh? I see.
Something happened?
Something about a suspicious object out in the lobby.
I think
Well then, this
SCP-173
works out
escaped.
nicely. You should back up your colleagues downstairs. We'll keep watch over Namatame-san. A disturbance in a hospital lobby, after all. It sounds serious.
If anything happens, hit the nurse call button. I'll leave the rest to you.
Understood. Please be careful. I knew they were undermanned, but I didn't expect it to go this smoothly.
Wow!
There's nothing much inside that suspicious object, so he won't be gone long.
Oh, you set that up,
And
did
now's
you?
our chance to talk to Namatame.
Hey man, how you doing? It's me again, and my friends. Yep.
Namatame-san, there's something we'd like to ask you.
Snap out of it! Psh!
It's tempting to think that you were the culprit behind this entire case, and to be honest, there are many in this town who hope you are, but we are here to learn the truth.
Okay, Alright, let's start off with basic information. What?
Huh? Me?
What? Well... No?
No. If nobody saves them, they'll be killed.
Oh.
That's why I put them in there.
So you're a good Samaritan then, who's insane.
They were killed.
By who?
I couldn't save them.
By who, damn it! Starts
Then tell
grabbing
me
him
if
and
my
shakes him.
estimation is correct so far. After discovering the Yamano and Konishi incidents, you realized an appearance on the Midnight Channel meant certain death. Thus, to save her from that fate, you kidnapped Yukiko Amagi.
You want to get some sleep? I'm not gonna keep you here if you want to,
You couldn't let
you
her
know,
be killed.
hit the hay or
So you
anything.
threw her into the TV, preventing the killer in this world from reaching her.
You know, at least you joined.
And you repeated the process, as more individuals appeared on the Midnight Channel.
The local 58 channel.
It all falls into place. His body is weak, but his mind is sound. He's trying to tell us the truth.
But if the stuff he's saying is true...
Then this is the true ending!
There's another killer who murdered the first two victims?
What?
Indulge us in a few more questions.
What should I ask him? Okay. Who killed them?
I have no idea. I want to know that too. What are you talking about?
I forgot what I chose. That sucks! Oh my god! They got... With what? With what? With
I
what?
didn't know.
No! So wait, so they got beaten to death with a TV? No, they didn't get beaten to death with a TV. Were you even listening?
I never thought it would be that kind of place.
You guys like my Yosuke impression? Here, I'll do it again.
No, they didn't get beaten to death with a TV. Marge.
As I thought.
You believe me?
Yeah, because you're just like me for real.
Did they find him?
Mentally
Did
unstable.
they find the one who did such cruel things? Mayumi.
Please calm down. Our ability to find the culprit rests on you. We know about the other world. In fact,
Oh, you're gonna go
we're
play,
the only ones who can fully understand what you have to say.
Only...
Is that a Simpsons reference?
We did blame you for everything at first. But now I think we can accept whatever you got to tell us as truth.
Truth or dare?
Please.
Please choose.
Tell us everything you can, calmly and slowly.
Now, truth or dare?
You're willing to listen? Do my story?
Hell no, just skip through it.
All right.
Oh, South Park reference. See, I never watched South Park.
Soon after my affair with Mayumi became common knowledge,
Oh.
I returned to my parents' home.
That's who this guy
as if
is!
to run away from the scandal.
I was like, who the fuck is this guy? But he's the guy who cheated on the,
heavily to drown my anxieties. I hadn't been able to reach Mayumi at all, and that didn't help either. Mayumi, where are you?
She's definitely not in this house.
She'd been disgraced on all the afternoon shows. Forced to resign from the program she was on. It cost her so much trouble.
And it's all your fault.
I lost the will and energy to do anything. Then, one day, the rumor I heard some time ago came back to me.
Ah, the Midnight
Since
Channel.
I had nothing better to do, I sat down blankly in front of the TV and watched my own reflection. And all of a sudden, there was Mayumi. Mayumi? Is that you?
That was a water bottle I was crunching up. Here, you want to listen to it again? Wait, did I do it enough? No. Hold up. I love that trick.
The Mayumi?
Make it stop!
Mayumi!
Make it stop!
When I reached out unthinkingly to touch her,
I'm sorry.
my arm disappeared into the TV, as if I had dipped it into a pool of water. I was so shocked that I lost my balance and nearly fell face first into the TV.
That's crazy. Huh.
I was so scared. I couldn't understand what just happened. I thought maybe I'd gone insane. In the end, I
It
decided
doesn't
to think
even
of it as just a dream, and I went back to the city the next day after finishing work. The next afternoon when I got to work, I was fired on the spot, as I expected. That wasn't what broke me, though. It was Mayumi being found dead, and not just that, but it had happened in my hometown. I was dumbstruck. But later on,
Thunderstruck!
I remembered the image of Mayumi I'd seen that night.
Thunderstruck!
Where
Was
am
it
I?
not a dream? Could it really have been an SOS from Mayumi?
I'm on Earth, bro.
I hadn't touched another TV because the first time was so terrifying, but I decided to try it again, and I confirmed that none of it was a dream.
None of it was a
So
dream?
that image, was it something Mayumi showed me, calling for help? That's how I felt.
You should
And
be sorry.
eventually, you learned of the Midnight Channel.
I don't know what you did, but you should be sorry.
I remember that when Mayumi was alive, she was chasing a rumor about some bizarre TV program. I'd heard about it before, but I thought it was just an urban legend. But then Mayumi appeared on it, and later turned up dead.
If she was hunting for urban legends, she should have been following Slender
The more I
Man.
thought about it, the harder it became to believe that the two events were unrelated. Soon after that, I came back to Inaba to answer the police's questions. I'd lost my job and...
Oh, wait.
I wanted to
Oh,
know
I just
the
realized what
truth
you were
of
doing. I
Mayumi's
just realized
death
what
for
you were doing.
myself.
Where are you? And I'm so sorry. I cannot
On another
sleep.
rainy
I
night,
cannot
someone
breathe
else appeared.
tonight.
She looked like she was calling for help.
My
just
bad, I
like
forgot. I
Mayumi.
didn't get the reference.
The first thing that came into my mind was, maybe this girl will be the next to die.
And that was Saki-senpai.
I'd been following all the news about Mayumi, so I noticed right away that she was the girl who found Mayumi's body.
Hello there.
If my hunch was right, she'd
Where
be
are
the next
you?
victim. So I desperately kept watching. I was consumed with the idea of rescuing her. Then, little by little, her image on the screen came into sharper focus.
It became sharper?
How did you find out it was her?
After I came back, my father couldn't bear to see me in such low spirits, and gave me a job with the family business. I met that girl when I delivered a package to the liquor store.
Yes, sir. Hello there. General Kenobi! Oh, that's the first time we see the dad.
After agonizing over
Oh.
I decided to meet her.
Oh,
and
wait.
told her to be careful. But that same night, on the TV,
Whoop-a-pow. Whoop-a-pow.
she
Whoop-a-pow.
looked as if she was peeing,
She was dancing.
engulfed by some black shape. She was writhing in pain.
No, but look, look. She looks like she's dancing.
That's why I warned her. Why won't she pick up the phone?
Yeah, she looks like she's singing opera in there.
Come on, please.
Actually, you know what? Seeing that image of her dancing and having the description that she's writhing in pain is actually kind of disturbing. I don't want to look at that anymore.
The next day, they found her dead.
And good riddance too.
I knew she was going to be murdered, but I couldn't save her.
You were too
I
late.
blamed myself, thinking there must have been something I could have done. There was no one who depended on me. Not even my wife. Mayumi was the only one who accepted me.
That's not funny.
Girl.
Wait.
I was beside myself. I
Man,
couldn't
if that's
forgive
how I'm gonna
myself for
die,
doing nothing.
why not, man? I'd dance before I die.
No.
Yes, from the bottom of my heart.
Why didn't you
Before I
love her
was married,
wholeheartedly?
my wife made it big in show business. I was happy for her, but it put a strain on our relationship.
Literally the
It
celebrity.
was around that time when I met Mayumi. She was interviewing our candidate for the next election. She was a big-name announcer, but she only worked with local stations, and her attitude towards work was similar to mine. We both came from Inaba, so she was easy to talk to. I knew it was wrong, but I couldn't help getting intimate with her. She gave meaning to my life.
And how foolish of that for you.
Soon after Saki-san was found dead, yet another girl appeared on TV. That was you.
You? The Japanese transfer student?
She'll be kidnapped next, and murdered. I can't let her end up like Mayumi and that other girl. This time, I'm gonna do something. My opponent was a murderer who left no clues to his identity. I thought hard about what I could do to protect her from someone like that.
Oh.
I'll never convince her. If she gets suspicious and they arrest me, we'll save her then.
Oh, I get it now.
The TV looked as if she was smiling at me. And that's when it hit me. I apparently had the power to go through the TV screen to the other side. Then, what if I put her into the TV
So
and give
he was
her
actually a
shelter
good
there
guy.
before the killer gets her?
Man, they should make like a whole like story arc about his character, Namatame.
What are you trying to tell me?
Because this is
That
actually
it's
kind of
safe over
interesting.
there? Is that it?
Like they should make like a whole
The
like
girl inside the TV
film, I
seemed to
guess, like an
smile at me
animated
again.
film about Namatame.
And I thought, no matter what kind of place it might be,
Give
it's
him some
better than
better
being slaughtered.
better lighting on his story in this game.
Calm down, I could just let her out again.
Yeah, no? You don't think that would hit hard?
If she's inside the TV, there's no way they can find her. It felt as if everything was starting to come together in my mind. Could it be that Mayumi gave me that power to prevent any more victims from meeting her fate? Was it
Fate?
my mission
Oh, it's
to
just
save
fate.
people?
Don't save people from fate because it's fate.
But there was a big problem.
Yeah, but she came back though.
If I explained the situation
So,
to the victim, they wouldn't understand.
I guess that doesn't
already
happen
tried
in
that
the
and failed
non-true
miserably.
ending route.
It
But
seemed the only thing I could do was to take them away. Or so I thought. Mayumi, please lend me your strength.
praying to Mayumi like it's a deity. Get the fuck out of here.
So, since you thought people who appeared on the Midnight Channel would be killed, you kidnapped us in order to save us.
Mission? Give me a break! You never stopped and wondered about any of this?
I thought I was the only one who could help them. I did call the police, but they didn't believe me. I knew the area well, thanks to my job. I had a large truck, and I could move around without suspicion. I thought my job as a delivery man would be the perfect cover for my mission. I thought no one else could do it.
But to me, they're technically trying to make him look like he's in the good light here. Like he's...
Are you telling me that I
not exactly a good guy, but he's not exactly a villain. At least to me.
If a person is still within the TV world when the fog appears here, they will die.
He had good intentions, he just did it the wrong way.
Beginning with Yukiko-san, the people you thought you had been saving were, in fact, in mortal peril. It was my friends here who really saved us all.
I had a feeling that was it.
But the fact that he didn't do that and still decided to do it anyway was kind of interesting.
You refer to Nanako-chan, correct?
The police were after me, so I had to get away. But I still felt I needed to do everything I could.
Well, good
to
thing I don't know
save
who's
that poor
Suspect
little
10,
girl.
because that could have been a real spoiler.
That's why I went in after her.
Wait,
But the TV world
I should remember that for later.
completely different than I imagined. Such an abominable, grotesque place. I knew that the three of you who I saved went back to your normal lives, so I didn't realize how terrible that world was. I never knew. You couldn't even get out of that place on your own.
No. That's a cowardly way to put it.
Well, good thing, Emmett, I don't know what that
I'd
means,
probably
so...
already begun to realize that it was a dangerous place.
See us?
See you later.
Wait, are you talking about the concert we did at Juness?
I don't mind spoilers, honestly.
Yes.
It doesn't ruin my
I wanted
experience
to know
for me.
why the ones I saved were all hanging out with each other. But in the end, I couldn't bring myself to say anything and
Also,
ran
that wasn't
home.
much of a spoiler, because I don't know
must
who
have felt too
Suspect 10
guilty.
is.
But all the doubts and anxieties I'd been unconsciously suppressing exploded out when I entered the television myself.
Yeah.
I thought I was going insane.
I don't really, like,
Probably did.
consider it a spoiler,
And you
though.
know the rest.
But...
When I came to, I was lying in a hospital bed.
You really were trying to save people.
But I ended up doing just the opposite. What a fool.
I will. I will. Huh? I think so, I have it right here. Okay, what do I say tomorrow? Yeah. What's it? Why does study hall have a teacher? Isn't that like just... Okay, good night. Yep.
I always wanted to enter the world of politics and
Exactly.
become useful to society.
Nothing Deathblade ever says makes sense, so there you go.
After losing my job,
Can't be a
and the
spoiler
woman
if I don't
loved,
understand it.
all I had left was this power. I convinced myself that world was some sort of sanctuary, and I secretly believed myself to be a hero.
See, I consider Namatame
I never doubted what I saw on TV,
being a very interesting
and believed
character.
everything was as I wanted it to be.
He's probably the most interesting character in this whole
I
game.
didn't think for myself at all.
However, that's a very
That's
bold
why I
claim,
couldn't
so...
protect them. I'm to blame for all of this.
What's done is done, it feels so bad. What's happening, no say.
I suppose so. But the things I've done are too serious to be brushed aside like that. I have no intentions of running away from my crimes. Kidnapping is already a serious crime, and on top of that, I put all those lives in danger. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you should be sorry.
The Midnight Channel and the other world? You can hardly be blamed for failing to understand them properly. We must apologize to you as well. Had we let our emotions blind us to the truth, we would have piled all the responsibility on you.
Hey, maybe that's what the song I Reach Out to the Truth is.
I guess from your point of view, people did stop dying
them
once you
reaching
started
to the
saving
truth.
people. The more you did it, the more you really believed you were preventing their deaths.
That's true.
I'm such a joke.
And you're not even a funny one!
I'm sorry. I'm getting a little tired.
He's getting cranky right out of his sleep.
What are you all crammed in here for?
My apologies. We'll be leaving now.
Wait. I beg you, please, find whoever's behind this. You children are the only ones who know about that world.
Heartbreak, tickets so hard.
It's all clear now. He never committed any murders.
Heartbreak, heartbeat, you tell me
It was
goodbye.
another
That's my
party
favorite
who
song
threw
in this
the
whole
first
game, by the way.
victims.
Anyway, Seekers of the Truth. We went from the
Get out of
Losers Club
here.
to Secrets of the Truth.
I told you, he's almost ready to be transported. We can't have anything else happen. Sheesh. I better not see you rascals here again.
Sheesh, I better call Saul. Anyway, oh yeah.
Nanako-chan looks like she's in pain.
At least she's alive,
She's
though.
fighting for dear life. This was the last place we saw Teddy, right? He was so worried about her.
Yeah.
How can he flake out like this when we have to find the real killer?
The police consider the matter closed. We'll have to do all the investigation from here on out. Let's revisit Saki-san and Miss Yamano's incidents and see if we can turn up fresh details.
But it's been over 6 months.
Details. Who
Wouldn't the
says it
trail
like that?
be cold by now?
I know, but we can't give up. We're the only, and you never know. People might remember some things now because they've had so much time to think about it. Let's split up and talk to people all over town tomorrow. We'll meet up in the evening to discuss our findings.
Okay.
I hope we can find out something about Teddy, too.
There's a second Teddy? We're gonna go find this culprit. Anyway. That'll be the end of Season 7 now, damn. Alright. Sorry about that. Yeah. Peace out, boys.